ANC veterans and stalwarts have made a big song and dance about the credibility of the ANC's national list as we head into the May elections. Some of them have even gone as far as to say that they would find it difficult to vote for their own party should that national list not change. And we're talking about questionable names there, like the Minister Batabile Dlamini, like Minister Nomvula Mokonyane, and former Minister Malusi Gigaba. So, are we likely to see any teeth from ANC's Integrity Commission? I earlier spoke to Cheryl Carolus as well as Mavuso Msimang at the historic Lily's Leave Museum, and I started by asking them, how is voting for the African National Congress right now a vote against corruption? Take a look. Help me reconcile this, or as the kids will say these days, balance me quickly. How is a vote for the ANC a vote against corruption?
Wow. That vote for the ANC is actually for the progressive forces within the ANC who I believe are winning the battle against corruption.
So shouldn't I have an ANC A and B?
No. It's all dynamic within the same institution. Things take time, unfortunately. I wish the election was a little further, because if it happened 6 months from now or a little later, you would see much more progress than you are seeing now.
Well, the ANC now, after quite a lot of internal contestation, had elected a decent man that every South African actually feels proud of calling Mr. President. And that has been the outcome of a long journey within the ANC itself. It wouldn't have happened if the ANC and its membership and its structures if good didn't prevail in those structures. But what we do know is that that battle in the ANC between some of those dark forces and the good that's emerging is far from over.
You are actually looking at an organization that is fighting very hard.
You're fighting your own comrades.
We are absolutely fighting our own comrades.
How do I vote for that party then? A party that does not actually sing from one hymn.
No, you do know that for 9 years, that party was virtually dead. In fact, I wish it was dead. A lot of it was involved in some of these crazy things that happened.
So why should I forgive the ANC?
Forgive it because it had the courage in December last year to bring in a person who clearly has a commitment to ending the rot that suppressed all of us.
We're asking you to become active citizens again. The reason why this wrongdoing has gone as far as it has in both the ANC and in the state is because we've decided to think that change is actually a spectator sport. No, democracy is actually a hands-on, sweating business.
Same man we are speaking about who won the Nazareth conference is now a trend on Twitter because his son is within very close proximity to a corrupt company.
I really, I won't defend that. You know, President Ramaphosa, when he was asked the question for the first time in Parliament, clearly he was not aware what was going on. He would not have told a lie that would embarrass him in due course.
Most people say that's the problem with the president, that he's always not aware, that he doesn't account for where he was during the Zuma years.
No, don't give him backhanders. I tell you, if he had done what you people are saying he should have done during the Zuma years and said, come on, you're corrupt or you're propagating corruption, I don't know whether he would have lived to see the day when he could contest on his own.
You guys have fought your own struggle. You fought against the forces of apartheid. Yet here you are again, having to be active and fight your own comrades. How do you fight your own?
You know, that's the hard thing for us. I mean, like, why? We all thought we are now veterans. We should be able to relax, enjoy our children, our grandchildren, and here we are. But hey, you know what? Building democracy, that's what we're realizing. It's not an event, actually. It's a process.
Are you going to win, getting the tainted individuals outside of the power reach in the ANC level?
We think we are. We are quite pleased with the progress that's being made, and we are not going to give up. We can assure them of that. We brought the apartheid government down in this country. A few Tsotsis like them is going to be small fry.
Why are the elders active when the youth is the biggest voting bloc come May the 8th?
You know, it is absolutely a terrible indictment again on the failure of the ANC. A lot of people think, you know, they talk about a generational mix. A generational mix does not mean that you merely get somebody because they're 27 years of age. That must be based on sound political education. You've got to take a young person because they are nimbler than us, they understand technology better than us, but infuse them with politics. Only then can you talk about a youth that would understand politics, be imbued with the values that would make them understand what's wrong and what's right. Right now, some of them have been involved in the looting. So we have a serious struggle. We involve young people in some of the looting, and that's why we are where we are.
I think that we underestimate young people and, in fact, their sense of commitment to this country. We just look at the registration figures for the IEC, that the vast majority of people who registered to vote were, in fact, young people. So I think that young people are beginning to take on their responsibilities, and I see it every day in my work. I see how many young people do care. They often don't know where they can make a difference because they feel so overwhelmed and overshadowed. And my message, quite frankly, to the youth is this is your future. I mean, we're going to be gone soon, you know? And so just don't ever blame anybody if you didn't go and vote.
Thank you very much for staying with us on the show. We're back on your screen this Thursday as we sit down one-on-one with Zweli Mkhize. Until then, keep it locked and right here.